Hello boys, Yoshi here, and welcome back to my blind, 100% playthrough of Super Mario 3D All-Stars, continuing on with Super Mario Galaxy. In the last video, we collected quite a few more stars this time, continuing to increase our life count quite a bit, I will say. Out of all the Mario games, this is the easiest one to get lives in, and then increasing even more tenfold later and getting a couple of other stuff. We've been able to get quite a few stuff, but the area continues on though, so with that in mind, we're going to head to this area over here and try and find the secret star this time around, which was in the frozen peak of Barenberg, but I don't actually know where it is. And by the way, I just realized where it is. It's not even in that other area. It's in a completely different secret path. Yeah, we're getting very close to the main ending of this game. Again, the reason why I like this game a lot more is because I've played Mario Galaxy enough to do some stuff, and I've beat both this game and Mario Galaxy 2 on the original releases, so I'm one of the few people that has actually beaten this game. Then again, it's not quite as bad as some of the other two games because they turned it down quite a bit to make it more like a casual game, and even added in the ability for a second player to help you out. So overall, there's lots of fun stuff to do. I think in the original, at least, I might try playing this with my mom someday. Because, though she isn't good at games, you don't really need to be at games to be a good assistant, which I think is really fun. But anyways, so this secret star leaves us on kind of an interesting and kind of annoying timer at the same time. In order to actually get through this level and collect enough stuff to get the timer done, we have to go up the top area this time. No complaints here. We have to go up it regardless of what we wanted to do earlier. Oh, great. Our goal is to reach the top of that area before the thing becomes too ridiculous, otherwise it might get more annoying. Any distance I can get off of a spin will help out a lot. So the major secret actually comes beyond this area, where we have to do a couple of spins to trigger a secret launch star that isn't positioned in quite the right way, and if we do it, we head into a secret area off the side of the frozen peak that we're not supposed to be in right now. Here we get a really interesting occurrence where we're going up the entirety of the ice maze, but there's a couple of other things to deal with. Such as, obviously, this annoying bat, which we're gonna kill because I don't like him. We do have the return of the Womp Bonks, or Bump Blocks, in this game. Of course, also a return of everyone's least favorite enemy, the bats and birds, in this case, the ice bats. Although the ice bats have appeared in a lot of games, I forget where actually, but there's one game in particular that they can be kind of annoying in. Anyways, if we get to this Final Man in time and destroy it, we're able to take this star up higher up the mountain, and we can slowly climb up here. The skip that I mentioned, I don't know, but there's a skip that lets you essentially, if you use that jump trick that I mentioned earlier, you can reach a huge amount of height very quickly. Okay, somehow I just went through that, no problem. Okay, that was mostly for that, I think. Okay, good, we found another one. These bats always are super annoying. My first thing I'm gonna do before I even do anything is to kill these stinking bats, just because of how annoying they are. And a return of the destructive blocks again, of course. Whoa. Ah, why did I bonk on that? That was a dumb idea. I was nearly chained into oblivion there as a result. Meaning that that's essentially me saying I was about to die or whatever. You know what, we'll go on the secret path to restore our health. Thankfully we're able to survive. Okay, well this time we're gonna do this correctly here. Let's just walk up. Yeah, that's way more straightforward. We're just gonna avoid this guy normally. Hang on. Right. So by climbing all the way to the summit, we get another star. That's where the secret star is located in this. And I forgot we left one in Dusty Dune as well, so I guess we may as well pick that up while we're here. We'll skip its comment for now and head somewhere else entirely. Discovering all of the galaxies in the secret area so far. Now, we haven't really been doing much in some of the other planets, so I think we are going to do a couple of comments in some of the earlier areas once we finish this level. There's some big sandcastles, because why not? So, right, back into the desert area that I hate so much. I don't really hate it so much, I just hate the thing that's in here, like the fact that you can die instantly. But then again, it's also the 4th sea, so it's expected to be difficult. Ha! Snuck that in. It was in the way, to be fair, so I had to get it. Whoa. So what's the secret you're probably wondering about that's kind of mysterious? Well, if you ground pound the switch, a mysterious flip thing gets revealed, and then the area starts sinking into the sand all of a sudden. While it sinks, we're gonna get a good look at where some of the areas is, though, and make sure to collect as many star pieces as we can find along the way. So far, I didn't really get much, but that's perfectly fine. So to get past this first planet, as you already noticed, we have to get on the city planet and essentially get through enough stuff to reach the end. Which will start with us getting this shell. Please tell me it's not going to remove itself when I do this. Okay, good. Now to look for that chest. Don't really remember where the chest is. Oh, there. Whew. You can get squished in some of these, and if you get squished at any point during the run, you die. Thankfully, that didn't happen this time. Okay, that advances us on to the next planet, which is, whoa, extremely shiny. I don't like the way this play is rolled out, so you know what? Right, that's how you do that part. Oh, the return of this guy. Do we even have to take him out? Yeah, see, I knew this would... This is not... I knew this was not going to be easy, obviously. Sap Pokey, just as I thought, which was initially what I thought the other Pokies were comprised there until I saw their green outer certs. Pokies usually cannot take damage from anything, so how are we going to defeat them? We're gonna spin the balls into him and make him fall down. And then from there, we'll ground pound on his head to reveal our Monstar. Which moves us on further. And now we enter the actual planet Haste that has the star we want, which is where the tough part actually comes into play. Especially considering the fact that suddenly we are flipped on the sides. In a minute, this thing, I believe, is going to come down, and we have to get to the top of it before it goes down to the right, or we die instantly. So yeah, get ready to see a lot of backflipping action. Or at least that's what I think will happen. Right, there it is. So yeah, the thing starts sinking into the side. It would help if I could move the right way. Whoa. The confusing controls of this is so obnoxious. The only problem with this is, as you already noticed, because it's flipped on its side, it's very obnoxious to actually get done correctly. This is one of the levels I was worried about, by the way. Right, so up goes forward and up is right. Now I remember that. Now we might be able to do better. Again, most of these stars I've not done. I've only done a handful of them, but I've seen all the other ones being done. I like how initially it starts as just a normal journey, like nothing's happening. Then as soon as you reach that particular pillar, it just starts sinking on you. Right, so I need to remember I have to move towards the wrong way that I want to go. Like this. Like that. Because that will get me into the end. And we are going to use the backflip to get up a little bit higher. Stop moving the wrong way, Mario! Yep. When you get stuck on one spot, that's where you get really obnoxified. Like, and I was really close that time. It's because of the stupid controls that I hate that so much. And there's no way to wand jump really either. Ugh. I thought I had it mastered until the controls went kind of wonky after gravity changes on me multiple times. Right. Let's try this again, but this time let's get it correctly. Not even sure if I want the 1-up anymore. Okay, maybe if I start jumping sooner, that will help out a lot. Nope. Yeah. My least favorite is when it flips from the left to the right. And goes backwards yet again. Right. We made it this time. Made it through. We'll just wait for it to... we were super close. We were just getting stuck on that. So the timer's not bad. It's the controls that are bad in that, because they get reversed during that. When you're on the wall. Yeah. Guess they had to make it challenging somehow, though. Right, that's about almost all the stars in there that we can collect. Well, I think we need to actually start collecting some free rerelease stars here to do stuff. So, we're heading in here and collecting a rerelease star from this galaxy. Now, as you can see, if you don't collect the comments in the same areas, the comments will move after a couple of stars are collected. Initially, there was a comment here, but that got lost, so... most of the actual routing of this game, if you're trying to go fast, is done based off of where the comments are appearing, and you usually want to try and time it so that the comment appears right in the path of an area you want to go. And yeah, I don't want to go for this entire plat, so we're gonna do the skip again. Except we entered the pipe first. Whoops. There we go. So yeah, pretty simple power star. We come right here and Luigi gives it right to us. This is why we weren't able to collect a secret star in this area earlier, because we needed that. So yeah, important, to say the least. Oh, there it is! Oh boy! Oh boy, my least favorite comment in the game right here. It's probably not actually that bad. I just hated it as a kid when I first played this, the Cosmic Mario Race. Because this is where you're introduced to the Cosmic Mario Race, and where you're also taught that you can't really do things in the same way, so... Thankfully, we can go up, which gives us a little way to get up top, but other than that, we don't really get much. We'll see if we can show the start this time. I think it's either A or B. Okay, there we go. By pressing A at a specific time, Mario gets a little bit of a boost, which you saw with the flash there, which allows you to do some stuff here. Now, we don't get the B power-up this time around, so we have to go for the entire level as just normal Mario on his own. Of course, because B Mario can only go for so much, we have to do other stuff. Really, it's actually not that straight. Not bad once you get used to it. The hardest part, probably, of all of it is not being able to go up that part that you saw at the beginning where we have to go up the waterfall. Because if you fail that lawn jump trick that I was trying to do before, you have to do a backflip to do it instead. Also, there's a big skip in that planet that only Luigi can do. Allows you to eventually go straight to the end right away. Okay, we got as many stars as we could aim for here, but mainly that star was just collected to get the Luigi star out of the way. But now, we are still missing quite a few stars, and most of them are going to be hidden up in our new area, the engine room, which is where we're going next. Hopefully with that, we'll be able to collect enough power stars to fly to the center of the universe and defeat Bowser once and for all. To get to that, though, we have to go all the way to the top here. Complete a small, not really annoying, platforming challenge, which gets us into the engine room. And, we don't actually need the Grand Star in this area. We can actually complete the game without it, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to do every level but that first. Starting with Golden Leaf Galaxy, which is sort of an edited version of Honey Hive Galaxy. We'll have quite a few more changes to it. So yeah, we're in the last duel to aim now, and things are definitely a lot more interesting. As you can see, this is a complete mirror of that of the Bee Galaxy, this time with star bunnies in the area. So yeah. So, yeah. This first mission's pretty straightforward, as you already noticed from... they told us we need to find the blue star chips and take it to them so that we can, collect, a way, to the next planet, obviously. So nice, by doing all of that, that's revealed a star that's allowed us to get up to the next area. Interesting that there are still bees in this area, despite not being Honey Hive Galaxy, but the main people here are obviously the Star Buddies, which at one point were disguised like Lumas, but these are actually altered versions of them. There's no real reason to use that water when you could just do something like that. Oh, looks like the bee power-up is back again. Obviously, since this is a mirrored version of that of Honey Hive Galaxy, it's gonna have very similar stars to that of Honey Hive, but with a couple of differences, notably the star he's coming up a little bit to play. Yeah. If anybody asks what my favorite power-up is, it's obviously this one, because it's the cutest, obviously. It would be even sillier, though, if they had a way to make Mario turn into Yoshi, perhaps. That'd be really cute. Not Leonardo alone this time, unfortunately. To be fair, he was guarding a lot of star bits, so I had to take him out at some point, if I wanted them. Right, so finding all of those, we get access to the second part of the planet. I'm gonna skip quite a bit of it. Oh, we're using the B power-up to do stuff. And we still have that power-up coming into the second mat. Right! I actually kind of want to get rid of the speed power-up, obviously. Now, this is the obnoxious one that I remember. So if you manage to hit one of those, they'll trip and fall for a few seconds. Okay, this is how we're supposed to trap him, I think. Yep, we cornered him because he wasn't able to run. That's how you're supposed to catch him normally. Alright. First star in this area done. We probably should have been collecting some of the orange secret stars. I guess we'll have to start doing that later then. Though there's still quite a bit more to do. There's still a secret star left. And we can always replace one of those with a common if we absolutely need to. Because this is still a new run, though, I do want to still defeat the boss, so we'll simply defeat the boss as our 60th power star, which will give us the last Gland Star and a finish of this area at the same time, which will turn into sort of an epic finale, but not really, because we still have more to go. Now this area is supposed to slide you down, but you can do double spins, particularly with Luigi only. You can spin up that area and potentially actually reach the top without having to deal with that at all. Again, since this is a mirrored version of Honey Hive, a lot of things are similar. A couple of other stuff, and in this level, the Cataclack makes a return. Thankfully not quite as obnoxious as the last time. In the previous game, he could potentially do damage to you, but this time, in this game, they turned him a lot more friendlier, and he simply just flames you up, and that's it. And Mario doesn't even get stunned by it, like he does in Galaxy. Again, thankfully they only appeared in one level anyways. Ooh, and we get a new thing. The bubble. That's cool. Okay, that was mostly just for that, obviously. Right. So far, sorry if I haven't been able to talk much about everything. I guess I'm just too busy enjoying this game right now. It's amazing music and quite a couple of other stuff. I do want to actually do some stuff here, so let's kill him so we can get more stars. Ooh. Okay, we nearly didn't take him out. He would have gotten mad at us had he done that. Okay. You come over here, and you're gonna push me to the next stain, Mr. Clack, and now we go on to this planet. Which is weird angle. I'll start by taking out all the enemies in this area and seeing if there's a secret first. Right. Right. Okay, we won't go out. Now we have to get him to come over here. Nice. All the way to the star we go. Okay, wow. What do we have here? This is an interesting planet. Looks like to get the thing we want, we have to get all the way up to the sky. Which has us doing a couple of other stuff. There they are. Jeez, they nearly tamed me. What is going on with these guys? Okay, I figured out where we have to take the cat clock. Now let's take him over here. Now we go up into the air. Now, as you can see, the best way to fly with B is to not use all of your fly meter automatically, but just use the first little bit as a small hover, because as you can see, if you let go of it for a while, it takes a while for the bee to actually descend. So if you use that in the correct way, you can actually get a lot farther than if you just hold it down, which is actually quite a bit. I call that conserving your fly meter, as you might have guessed. Anyways, the third star in here. Hopefully the secret star appears. If not, then Luigi may have to pick it up later. And now we have this one. Ooh, a rainstorm in this area. A new evil mole is back, I see. Well, we're certainly getting a lot of stars now, that's for sure. Oh my gosh, I'm taking damage by all these guys all of a sudden. That's fine, I'm still not done yet. Never give up in this game. Sure, I'll collect this one up in case something happens. So in case you're wondering, there's a rainstorm here, which is causing all of the havoc in the area. Okay, I don't want to deal with those guys. Let's see if there's a free coin we can pick up somewhere. Not back here. I'm excited. Oh wait, yeah, I know where it is. We'll have to go to the secret area, I guess. Obviously, I hate being on one life, so I prefer to be on a high life, so we'll do that and then continue. Could have been much worse, to be fair. Of course, there will be times where I won't be able to pick up any coins, or more importantly, when I'm at 1 HP permanently, that we can't really pick up any health in. At that point, we just have to go for it and pray for the best. Okay, so now a couple of interesting things start happening now that we've collected this bee power-up. We're able to fly a little bit higher this time, but this time there are some rainstorms hidden around the area trying to take us out. But yeah, in addition to just landing on the flowers and stuff, the bee power-up is also able to land on the crowds as well. Though not from necessarily every angle. And wow, that was pathetic. As long as we keep this though, we'll be fine. As long as we keep it, that is. Yeah. Obviously the goal is to reach the top of the planet, but that can take a little while sometimes. Actually, we can go straight here. I probably would have just barely made it, by the way, if I had not done that. That's why I consider your 5 meter is so important sometimes. And you can also combine it with backflips and other things to get them started. Thankfully, unfortunately, though, you aren't able to do most things, right? Okay. Okay, we're doing a little bit better this time. This is probably an rerelease star, by the way. So yeah, there's gonna be a rain crown coming in periodically. That was weird. I kind of got bounced by nothing there. Either that or I spun without warning there. But yeah. You may as well call this the attack of the bees if you want to, because, or I guess attack the water, because this is mostly a bee puzzle. We have to get Bee Mario to the end of the stage without him touching any water, because, yeah, can't really handle water well. Still not done yet. Wait for it. Okay. Okay, we're past the annoying part. If we could actually get onto this thing. And now we're up top. We're kind of stuck in the middle here, by the way. Pretty straightforward boss for the first 2 hits. Rather than doing any damage, this guy serves as another source of water immediately if he hits us, which you already saw before. He will take out your power-up and you have to get it back. Unfortunately, we still don't have a good way of... Whoa. Okay, we defeated him, thankfully. By the way, we still have to survive and get the star, by the way. And we're at 1 HP. Playing it safe. I don't want to die at the end of this spot. Could have probably jumped it. I just wanted to wait a little bit before doing it. No reason to die at the end and have to redo the entire section again. Because I like to play safe, because that's how I do this. Okay, that one unfortunately did not give us one of the stars we want. Now, because of the way the things are going, we can afford to miss 1 star and be fine, but hopefully we can find a secret star here, otherwise things might happen. Ooh. Oh boy. This one has a more obnoxious set of stuff to do. And of course it's another cosmic clone. Own race level. This one way more difficult. Kind of going for the level backwards here. I'm trying to find the secret of this level because this one can be kind of obnoxious to get done. This is where I wanted to explore mainly. Okay, we can get that. Okay, that's just a secret star bits. Jeez, would help if I could actually move here. The main thing we're going to be practicing is not necessarily a couple of other stuff, but mainly the ability to go super fast, because we're going to need that for this area, because at some point we'll be forced to do both a Cosmic Mario race and another race later on. But anyways, I feel like we should have actually gone for this main star, so that's what we're going to do for the next 3. I just knew there would probably be a secret. Now, who do we have here? You some friend of those penguins? Let's get something clear, Adwalker. This sea is mine. If you want it back, show some gills and make it through 8 rains. We have to make it through each of these rains before the timer hits 0. Otherwise, things will happen. Periodically, we'll also be given a shell, and this is how we want to move for the water super fast. So this first challenge is pretty straightforward. And the game even refills your water as you go along. It's kind of interesting whether or not the shell is faster. For beginners, the shell is faster. For more advanced players, you could spin to get a lot more speed sometimes than the shell if you're really fast, but most of the time the shell is faster, so that's what we're using for this first part. Whoa. Okay, at least we got that in time. We can pick up our shell in multiple spots if we lose it, but I don't know why we would really lose it. And he gives us a star after we get through that test. There we go. Well, we certainly saved them, did we? Currently, with the 9 stars we have, we need 2 individual secret stars or 2 individual comet stars in this level to be able to do all of the levels and still do the Bowser mission. Oh, here we go. Okay, so there is a secret star in here that I was wondering about that. So maybe we should just do this right now, because why not? And yes, we're doing another Cosmic Comet again. Right, I need to see where we need to go first. Up to the top, and up to the right, and up to the left. This is the level I mentioned that becomes way tougher in second mode. Okay, on. So we have to go via that upward platform up to the left, climb up to the top, and get to the right. Well, guess what? There's a little skip for all of that. It's possible to get up to the top from there, and Cosmic Luigi actually does that skip. So if you were playing with Cosmic Luigi instead of Cosmic Mario, this is one of the most difficult stars in the game right here for you. Okay, no extended start, but that's fine. Actually, he may have beaten us anyway. Especially with that jump at the end. So now you get to see what happens here. You just lose a life whenever that happens. What I like about it is instead of getting the normal continue stream, you are told whether or not you want to try again or do other stuff. Okay, we are going to get a little bit more aggressive this time. You can get some good speed with the long jumps, so that's what we're going to keep on doing. We're going to also make use of triple jumps to get some good height here. We're kind of falling behind a little bit. Our only hope is that he does the thing from before. That was even closer this time. You can see a small path up to the right is, I think, our actual key to do this. This is the one that... Oh yeah, now I remember. Now this is the star that killed me all the time, was this one. Still no fast start. I still do not know how to do that right. Fortunately, I do want to go the normal way. It would help if I stopped bonking, though. Can you just pause and return to the observatory? Let's go ahead and do that. Let's just go ahead and do that, because screw that. We'll reload the thing again, I don't care. Yes, there are skips for this race, particularly one that skips you all the way to the top. Though I'm not sure if Mario can actually do it. It depends, because the skip is mostly for Luigi, who has a lot more height than Mario does out of his jumps. I'm just gonna press the button for bathe. To try and get the running start. There we go, we beat him that time. Much more straightforward when you don't actually fall that time. Out of all the ones, that's way more annoying because he goes a lot slower in the air too, mostly. To be fair, I did say I need 2 secrets, so may as well make the game more harder for me by doing the own comments, which we have to do at some point anyway. Okay, now with this we could do a couple more stars, and from there we should be able to finish it with the stars we have. So now it's just about getting these as soon as possible. Okay, this is the secret one. Here's the question though, if we can't go the regular way, then where is the secret at? Initially I thought it was gonna be a Hungry Luma, but it looks like it's something else entirely. I'll give one small look for it, and if I don't find it, I'll do a sit for it, so, to get somewhere else instead. This is a tree skip that I was mentioning, by the way. This is by far the best way to sit, though. And you can kind of see how you're supposed to do this. But essentially what you want to do is backflip to get on top of this tree, which gives you even more height as Luigi. And from there, Luigi is actually able to do a skip that skips him up to the top area. Fun fact! Shadow Luigi actually does do that skip, so if you don't know how to do it, you'll lose almost immediately. The only hint of it is to watch him go to that specific area and follow him as he goes along, and that's your hint of how you're supposed to do that properly. Whoa! That camera is trying to hurt me. Would really help if I knew what was back there. I have to explore quite a bit, because I never know what I'll find here. Right, let's go in this on purpose, which will remove my level. Oh, that's where it is. That's where it was. I just didn't know how to ring that bell properly. That's what messed it up there. I knew that had to lead to a star of some kind. I was just confused where. We still have enough time. Let's go ahead and do another star. And then we'll call it quits for this. So now if we do all the regular stars, we could just go straight to the end. And I think I may actually end up skipping stuff. Except the fact that our cosmic comet has appeared in orbit. In the place that I don't want it. So we're going to go to Toy Time instead for our first one. This may end up being longer now. That one, in case you're wondering, is a lighthouse race. It's a little bit more straightforward, but still has some problems with it, so obviously, it could be annoying. Yeah, Captain Toad, I know. Right. This area, as you can see, has some weird gravity to it, mainly when the things start moving, you start moving in awkward positions. Nope. That was kind of a silly thing to go for, to be fair, and I still am continuing, by the way. Well, now that we know about that, we are not going to make that same mistake again, for sure. So we'll start by doing this. Okay, so we have to go up here, remove this, and then make it up to the top. Actually, no, we can't stay on there, unfortunately. We should move over here instead. That's much better. Ooh, we get the spring power, but we're not going to actually use it. In case you're wondering, the spring power is arguably one of the worst power-ups in the game, because if you know what you're doing, you can actually get over most of this using the backflip spin trick. So rather than actually using that, we're going to use a spin trick instead, which is our first technical skip of the run that lets us skip that. It's pretty straightforward to do too. All you do is backflip, and then backflip jump off of that, and you can scale most things in this game with just that alone. It's barely possible, albeit very close, but it's really easy, and this can be done with either character, so Luigi and Mario can both do this. So as you can see, we just went for that entire thing without even having to use the spring at all, which is important. Okay, is this a flipped button? Nope. Good. To know. Not sure if we could do it in the same way as before though, so we will have to use it just for... So yeah, that's how the spring power-up actually works. In that case it was faster to use that, which is why I did that. Right. So now we're on the actual star of this area. Right, let's keep going. Would help if those Mecha Koopas really started maybe not getting in the way, perhaps. And the bats again. The bats make a return. Thankfully they're not ice, so they won't freeze us when they touch us. Okay, we got that done. Okay, this is the part where you have to use this. You know what? I am gonna use it too. Simply because obviously using this will allow us to get up way higher than doing that normally, and it's fast enough where we can definitely use it to do some more stuff. But beyond that, that's probably the only time you're gonna really see the screen used, because the screen is often worse than using just your regular power-up. That's really nothing else to say. It most obviously takes away your main movement, as well as quite a few other things. So yeah, quite a bit of problems here. Well, that took a lot longer than I wanted to, so we're going to be done right here. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed this. Comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video where we are going to continue collecting power stars. Until then, see you in the next video. Bye.